Oh shoot!
I don't.
See, I totally missed it.
That's
now.
yeah. Well,
no. Isn't that when we're?
Yeah, exactly. That's where you can edit. It's not for live. What's up, everyone?
Hey,
Hi.
Actually, you threw me off now. Hi, everybody.
They let us out of the cage today. We kicked out the boring Rybot. Tankors is okay, and he's here behind the scenes running the segment. Yeah, we're not gonna say anything bad about him. But we're here. Yeah, we're doing a weekly assault.
Yep, it's we haven't done one in a while.
It's been a while. Yeah, we usually play test right around now.
Yeah, and so and we're in lockdown. Mm-hmm. So do you want to?
Yeah, so like right now we've taken the build and we have said no more changes can be made until it's in the position in the place we want it to, so it's stable and only people with like access can make certain changes, and that's just why we tidy it up and get it ready for like the certification process. So
yeah,
it can be a busy time if you've got a lot of stuff you need to fix, or it can be a slow time
because you're not supposed to touch the build.
Yeah, because you're not supposed to touch the build.
I mean, the best way to think of it, I know a lot of people have different perceptions of what development is like, but around, just before a build is released, you basically have 100 people, 100 or so people who are editing little bits here and there over this massive piece of code, and they could be everything from just changing like the label of something to changing like how the underlying code works.
Right.
And because they're all changing at the same time, you need a short period of stabilization.
Sure.
And that's where we're in right now. My stuff already went in, so I'm just kind of waiting.
You're good. You're sipping
That's
tea.
why I'm sitting here.
Sipping tea. Mai Tais on the beach. Yeah, I mean, there's like the day right before, so there's like a hard cutoff.
Yeah.
And then like right before that, it's like 4 billion changes go in because everyone's trying to make the cutoff.
Yeah.
And then right after that, everything's in like peril usually. Yeah. Although, now we've done this, for the cycle for a while now. So we're actually much better now than we used to be. And it always depends too on like the chaoticness that we may be adding or updating. Are you it's also pointed down too.
We did a mic check earlier, but let me, sorry if I'm making all kinds of noise here.
But we're here. Yeah, we're here. We're doing it. We're not eating, although I'm going to eat something on stream because I'm hungry. But you've got some stuff that you.
Oh yeah, I brought some props. Well, so if you watch some of our other stream, it's primarily I think on our YouTube channel, but every once in a while it'll pop up on some of the other channels. Sometimes we actually eat MREs from the U.S. Army or actually foreign rations, and a lot of them are from my personal collection. Some of them we buy, specifically for the stream. But I just got a bunch of stuff. This is just show and tell stuff.
Yeah, go ahead. I'm looking for what I want to snack on right now.
This is a Type 9 ration from the People's Liberation Army. So this is a Chinese ration. This one is, I just got this one. And this is a
Laka C4.
Yeah, this is a these are supposed to be really, really good. This is actually from the Spanish Army.
Oh, cool.
And right now, really, if you talk to people in Europe, Spain is sort of the culinary center of Europe right now.
For MREs? Or just
no, in general.
Okay.
So we
really cornered the MRE food market.
So I'm looking forward to that one. That'll be interesting. And then this one is just kind of interesting too because I saw this. Yeah, and if you read the Cyrillic, it says Ukraina. So this is a Ukrainian 24-hour.
If you read the Cyrillic.
Well, it says Ukraina. Well, anyway,
sure.
In any case, this is a 24-hour. I don't really speak Russian. I can just read a little bit of Cyrillic.
Oh, so it's a 24-hour pack?
Yeah, this is a 24-hour pack. That's why it's so big.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, I love the 24-hour packs are really interesting. The U.S. still doesn't do it.
Yeah. So yeah, if you're ever interested, we have a bunch of videos up there now.
Yeah, we do.
Our last ration was what, 22 years old, 25 years old?
Yeah, and in fact, one of our users clarified because I think I had the date like 4 years earlier than it could have been by menu.
Yeah.
But like I said, when I went home, I found a bunch of, but these are definitely from the 90s though. So I did find a bunch of stuff from the 90s. So if you're interested, we'll probably be eating some more of those and hopefully not getting sick.
Yeah, we're not going to do that on this stream, though. This stream, we're going to play some games, talk about, I don't know, anything that comes up. Rybot she doesn't give us a playbook. She just lets us go cause chaos. So that's what we're going to do. We're supposed to play some games in the machine, which, by the luck of God, has come out now on console.
That took a little while. Well, I think it's because it's such a commitment of people's time.
Yeah.
We really wanted to make sure that we had kind of gotten it as close as we could, because obviously this is not something, once it's out there, you can't really change it.
Yeah, my final act as the live ops producer was to schedule it, and then I scheduled a day, and I was like, all right, well, you know, it should be ready.
And then like, you ran off.
And then I ran off, right?
Yeah.
And then I do remember seeing tickets go by. It was like, and there's something wrong with like something.
Yeah,
so,
it's very complex.
Yeah, we didn't want to put a broken thing on there. That's exactly right.
Yeah, and a contract that people are going to commit to over the next possibly 5 or 6 months, right? We definitely don't want to get it wrong.
Longer than most people's relationships.
Let's see here. Wow.
Harsh. I already know what skin I want. Here we go. This is the one. This is the only acceptable camouflage on the machine is the Congo. Like the nice like Hawaiian like frills. So that's going on there. That's fine. It's Frybot's gold. We don't need to worry about spinning it. We've got keys to the city.
That's right. Well, especially when she's not here, then we can do whatever.
Right. Let's sell some stuff. Let's see what's in the store right now too. Let's take a little gander. She's got no premium time, so we got to change that. Buy some premium time.
You know, 360 days.
Yeah, I mean, what's...
Actually, does she have enough? Oh, she does. Ooh, okay, maybe
enough.
not.
No, we're not gonna hamstring her there. We'll get her 3 days. Get her through the week. Thank you for that, Rybot.
Oh, do I hear like the sound of steps running?
No, I don't hear anything.
It's fine. Well, she needs the premium.
Let's see what we're featuring right here. Oh, the ELC's in. So I'm like at a loss now because for the longest time my job was to know when things released, and you know, and you as well, way back in the day.
Wow.
And now that we're on the design, I couldn't even tell you when some of these things are supposed to release, and I can't even talk about tanks right now because I'm worried I'm gonna talk about a tank that got postponed or moved.
Don't talk about those.
or you know, like that we've created and isn't out yet. So I'm not even gonna try. And
yeah, that is one thing about. When you're working on the development side, you're in a different timeline than people who are that are working with the live product.
What is this Richie Rich pants over here? Now I just did her a favor. Jeez, you get a little gold drip and you just go crazy.
Yeah. All right. It's for the stream, so
it's for the kids.
It's for the kids.
Here we go. What do we got going on? We got any questions or anything?
Oh yeah! Don't forget, she has an inverted control. Did you change your controls?
She does not use inverted. Does she really? You use inverted? You monster!
Okay.
You monster!
I hate these inverted controls.
That's only acceptable for flight sims or like flying games.
Yeah, sure, yeah.
And even then, it's
well, if you have the joystick, it makes sense.
Right. Do they still make joysticks? I know they make serious joysticks.
I'm playing a different game from a different company, and yes, they made a joystick set.
Oh, inverted reverse. I actually don't like inverted reverse either. I don't know why that's on by default, but we're not going to get into that right now. There we go. What's going on here? Darold, Jared banned from future streams. Oh, no, we're fine. We're fine.
Oh, we are? Oops.
No, Rabbi, we're like this, all three of us.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't even know how to pronounce that, so that's on you.
What?
Something about your anime shirt.
So for some reason, whenever I come on one of these streams, like this time I didn't know I was going to be on this stream. Yeah, so I wasn't actually wearing some wargaming attire.
So I keep this here.
Yeah, I know. And
like under this is just basic pornography.
But for whatever reason, I almost always seem to be wearing a Sword Art Online shirt, and you can testify. I have like over 100 something anime shirts.
I didn't even know I was in a
That's not
platoon.
even hyperbole.
Sure.
But whenever I'm on the stream, I always seem to be wearing a Sword Art Online Asuna shirt. And I actually only have like 2 or 3 Asuna shirts.
So the odds
you don't even know what
never,
I'm talking about.
Of course I don't know what you're talking about.
Doesn't matter. Anyways, it's just Sword Art Online. Anyway.
I need a snack.
So
we're gonna pick one to open here. We're gonna let chat pick.
Okay.
All right. I thought it was creamy spinach fettuccine. I thought it just said creamy spinach, and I was like, all right, well, this is not gonna be an option because I'm not eating MRE creamy spinach on stream. All right.
Okay.
It's between hash brown potatoes with bacon, pepper, and onions, which does sound gross, actually. Remember, I told you the breakfast ones were not to be desired.
Oh, battle starting.
Beef patty, that's okay. We're not going anywhere. Beef patty, jalapeno, and pepper jack.
Okay, everyone vote on which one.
So you guys just pick, and we'll let Tankors can pick from the group there. I just want a snack, though. I'm not going to eat the whole thing on stream, and I'm not going to eat and talk at the same time. I'll try not to eat and talk at the same time.
Do I have a Kirito? So the specific question is if I have a Kirito shirt. I actually have one that's like the whole cast. It's actually from the Sword Art Online movie, so it has all of the characters from Aincrad and also from the movie stuff. Actually, it's weird though, because my favorite character from Sword Art isn't Asuna, and that's probably going to cause problems there. But actually,
Not with me, my friend. You didn't say a lick of English
you
to me
have
just
no
now.
idea what I'm talking
Not
about.
even a
Anyways,
lick
it's
of
fine.
English.
But yeah, it's like I'm actually torn between Lifa and Shinon. So that's kind of where my loyalties lie. Although with the new series, Alice is also pretty interesting.
We didn't even say anything about a giveaway. Should we do a giveaway? Is that what you're telling us? What?
Wait,
Now
what?
you're giving me mixed signals. Well, now I've said the word giveaway, so now we have to do one.
Now we really do. Well, I think that everyone's voting on which.
All right, well, we're going to do the MRE first, and then you're speaking nonsense to me, Tankors. Am I supposed to announce a time so that people know when to stick around?
No. So what is the vote?
The vote is for hash
like-
brown potato with bacon or jalapeno beef patty.
Although we're only taking the snack from it.
I'm only taking a snack or two or three, depending on what kind of snacks are in there.
Right. Oop.
I'm going to be a little rusty here, chat. Do not judge. Where's my team? Do I have a teammate? Perfect.
Yeah.
I have someone who can keep me alive in all this mess.
Oh, this fight is always a bit like.
Is he through there? There
Yeah,
he is.
nice.
Come to daddy.
Oh yeah.
Thanks for playing. And I will begin my reload process. Oh!
Yeah, you'll be reloading for a little while, but it's so nice to get
Oh,
that.
no.
Oh man.
I thought my armor would be able to take him there. Yeah, my friend got in there, get some licks in.
You
Chieftain.
better watch your
How's
tail,
my six?
though.
Yeah. No, we got some tanks over there, so we're covered on. We're covered on there.
We're good. These open factory fights are kind of interesting. This really makes you think of like Stalingrad. And stuff like
I love these fights. Like I love the quarters. Obviously, when I'm in a heavy and not like an artillery or a light, this map's actually pretty good because you can go to either side.
Yeah.
Like if you're a light, you can go to that other side over there.
It was fascinating when it first came out because there are some straight shots. And I don't think a lot of people were always aware of the straight shots.
Sure.
And so like even from spawn,
sorry,
you could get some cheap shots in, which I thought was kind of funny.
Did you mean to tell me everyone just drove past this guy and I get shot out of all this?
Well,
Who's sensitive?
Oh. Well, that light
kind of
is
yeah,
that was a bad place for a light to stick.
It's kind of a
themselves out.
runaway right now. Well, it's only 4-2, I guess.
No, it's not. Yeah, I wouldn't call this done yet.
I'm gonna go ahead and reload. I'm gonna start my reload section. Oh. Beef patty.
Always a gamble. Have we decided?
I don't know.
Are
I see
we
the
doing
beef
the beef
patty.
patty?
I don't really.
Yeah, we're doing beef
All
patty.
right, there it is. You dig in there and see what we've won. I couldn't work in this office, Tankors. All of these would be slightly open, and I would have taken like the candies out of each of them.
I had somebody say, "Wait, you mean there's a box of MREs in that office?" And I go, "Yeah, but don't touch them. They're for the streams."
Yeah, they're for the shoot. Oh, the base cap! I wasn't even paying attention. Classic. Thanks, chat. You guys could have yelled. Lights in your base. Oh, well, never mind. This is why it's so I can never win playing on stream. It never works out in my favor.
Well, in any case, this is menu 19.
Okay.
And this is actually a mill pack one. This is not a civilian repack. The box definitely is mill pack. But it's weird how you can't tell anymore.
You know, that whole game too, I was wondering, I was like, where is everyone? Because we traded sides, like we moved like around the edges, and
yeah, it's really weird when that
we
happens.
lost.
Well, I mean,
no wonder that light was fine, just jumping in the way.
You want the snack, so the beef patty is kind of
well, yeah, or maybe I'll eat that on the train. Let's not get crazy.
Oh, okay. Well,
my wife already, she says she can always tell whenever we do one of these because I come home and she's like, "What are we having for dinner?" And I'm like, "I'm gonna go puke." She's like, "'Cause I just consumed 3,000 calories."
Oh yeah.
Hey, blueberry cobbler.
The blueberry cobbler sounds good.
Delish.
Oh, it's an oatmeal chunk cookie.
Yeah, it sounds good. Let's get it. We're gonna get into that oatmeal cookie.
Let's see
What do we have? What our platoons are open. What's up, X-Man? I'm sorry, X-Man, I didn't do very well. And we're only playing tier 10s.
Tortilla.
You seem okay with that. Oh, thanks, Rust Boy. Defend the base, he says. Appreciate it.
Cheese spread with bacon. Oh, M&Ms. I think that's what you want.
Yes.
Mustard.
Yes. Mustard and M&Ms.
Ketchup.
Wow, this is the first time we've seen these.
Yeah, I think it's because
for the
it's
burger, obviously,
the burger, yeah. Beverage-based orange type.
We'll save this pack and we'll keep it in here. Maybe we can.
Yeah, we'll use that to supplement.
Later.
We'll use that to supplement one of the
Perfect.
The ones from the 90s.
Perfect. All right, what do we want? Do I want?
Yeah, you decide.
Oh, look, they don't give you bread. They give you tortilla.
Yeah.
For
well, because the bread is still kind of weird. Like I feel like they
bread.
still can't make good shelf-stabilized bread.
I don't want the cheese bread. I think I'm actually just gonna eat this
Do you want the M&Ms? Or
Yeah,
you want
M&M's
the,
not really a snack.
So you're gonna have the cheese spread with bacon?
No, I'm not just gonna eat the cheese spread like that. I'm gonna eat this cookie actually.
All right. Okay.
You want to drive or you want me to drive?
Oh, you know how bad I am.
I know. Don't worry though. I'll be your eyes. I will make sure
everyone will judge.
I'll make sure you don't get
okay.
base cap because chat let me die earlier. What we got going on here?
Oh, Icebound too. Oh God. Okay.
I be capping all day, defending all day. You all deserve it.
I still feel like
I'm pro cap the base. That's always been my stand.
Yeah, me too.
I win over damage, and I know everyone else hates that.
But that really irritates people I know. Which
yep.
is it always gets. But it's.
We've talked in the design pit about that mechanic a few times. Like I'm not a big fan of how it makes you like value personal gain over team gain, but you know, that is what it is right
Well,
now.
it's weird because overall, in terms of like general points, it's actually pretty good. Like just milking out a few extra points is certainly not
What's
worth
up, X-Man?
the overall cap. But I understand that, you know, it's one of those tensions, right? Because, and you know, it's like a sure, well, not a sure thing, but it's a quicker way of getting a victory. Because waiting until you've hunted everyone down, there's always that weird chance. I mean, I've seen games turn on a dime, right? Where
I think
like
we just
all of
did a
sudden-
contest where it was. I think Robot was asking for some weird games or some outright wins or something like that. I saw it on Twitter.
Yeah, because I've seen games where all of a sudden, like, maybe something where I died or something like that, and all of a sudden it'll turn from like a game where one side clearly had the advantage, so you just wrote off the game, and then you come back and you're like, we lost? How the hell did we lose? Yeah.
Let's see, we got any questions in here? She needs the you know what? For Para Thomas, I'm going to read some questions, man. I can't give you very many answers, though, because like we mentioned at the beginning of the stream, I am not privy to the release schedule right now, and I would do a disservice to you all and tell you things that you don't want to know about the future, and I don't want to spoil that for you. So I will give you, you're going to get some diplomatic answers from me, which I don't usually like giving on this stream, which is like, you know,
all right,
it's coming soon, quote unquote.
See, I wasn't paying attention, and now I realize that there's a medium out there.
So the next update is like we just mentioned, is in it's in development right now, and you will see that very soon. Not very soon, but soon, because we're polishing it up right now. So there's some goodies in there. There's always some goodies in there.
Oh, did he really?
Stage 5 of the machine contract. Keep it up. Keep up the struggle, my friend.
Did I really get my turret locked? You know, about the worst thing.
What's going on? I'm gonna no, I passed on the cheese bread. Yeah, Chinese MRE. Oh no.
Oh no, that's what. Actually, I'm going camping this weekend, and I'll probably break that. And I actually have a Russian IRP as well, which is also a 24-hour. Wow, these guys are like super aggressive. Wait. I gotta protect my TD though. Okay. Oh, at least I got my turret back. Wow, it's really bad though. Okay.
I don't know. What's wrong with Hollock? Does Hollock not work?
No. My.
Oh, I was reading a question on here.
Oh.
Yeah, I asked something about Hollock. Any new maps in the work? Do we have any new maps in the work? I should have brought my laptop so I could have the roadmap.
Oh,
I'm not aware of a new map in the work, just to set expectations. So I'm going to go with a no. There's not a new map in the work right now, but I'm not 100% sure. Don't quote me on that. I'm not the map team. So I work on the vehicle team. So cranking out tanks with
Leo.
with my friend Leo, who's been on the stream a few times. He's the brains, and I'm the brawn right now. But they do actually give you toilet paper in MRE.
Yes, they do. If it's a military one, like if it's a civilian one, you don't always get it when it's a civilian.
Try not to get this plastic on the
Come
screen
on.
here.
Oh.
It's this little bad boy right here, so you have to use it sparingly. Where's the camera? Call it Ranger paper.
Okay, at least I got one of them, but now someone's on my tail.
What's got going on
I got two exposed.
Sometimes Hollock's not working, and you have to turn it off and back on again. Interesting.
Yeah. Oh, I totally screwed up.
I see that. I looked over, and you had full health, and now you have 81 health. Chased
sorry.
down.
I know, it was bad.
Chased down.
I'm not good at doing the timing on those reloads.
Yeah, auto reloading is very hard. Yeah, either you empty the clip and run, or you get your kill and you realize you got time.
I usually play single shot medium, so I'm not a big auto reload guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
I hear you, man. I hear you.
And I still can't talk and.
It's by far the hardest. Like listening to you and then trying to read chat and then trying to eat my cookie.
We're gonna do a giveaway now.
Okay, we're gonna do
right.
one because you know what, Tank Wars keeps giving us mixed signals, so we're just gonna choose to do one.
Yeah. Okay.
All right, what are we giving away? We talked about giving away a Merc tank in honor of the machine.
Is that what we're giving away?
Well, that's what the guy
Is that
wants.
what we're giving away?
That's what the guy wants. You just highlight stuff and you give us you're giving us weird cues.
Can you actually?
Actually, what?
We don't know what we can give away.
We don't know. We have no clue what we're doing, chat. We literally whatever.
Okay, so let's do the Vanguard then.
Whatever you want,
Let's
we
do the
have the
Vanguard.
power. All right,
Okay,
I'm
let's
done.
do the Vanguard.
Done. Vanguard it is. What's gonna be our question?
Did you end up? How was the cookie?
It was pretty good. Chocolate chip. I said chocolate chip. It's chocolate chip oatmeal. So
Well,
it's
that's
like
weird.
the weird combo that everyone's worried about.
What kind of cookies do you like? Chocolate chip or oatmeal?
Yeah,
Because
or-
the fact that it's both is really
strange, yeah.
How? Okay, I'm gonna try that.
Yeah, get in there. Chocolate chip, oatmeal,
Oh, actually, in your favorite cookie.
peanut butter. Yeah, go for
your
it.
favorite cookie,
cookies.
Yeah.
Let's see what
This
we got
is more
going on
chocolate
here.
chip than oatmeal. Oh no.
Yep, there you go. You found it.
Yeah. Okay, it's both. That is weird.
Oatmeal raisin,
Oh, oatmeal raisin's good.
chocolate chip.
I like snickerdoodles.
Here we go. I always forget that we're on a little bit of a delay, so it took a second for the question to pop here.
I like snickerdoodles personally.
I don't think I found a cookie that I didn't like. So, hey, we got more platoon mates. They just all jump in. The open platoon. She's got a good little system going on here. Oh, it's still in battle. Well, that means I get to play my favorite tank.
Is it still the IS-6?
Oh, is it still? It will be till I die. IS-6 Black.
Oh, you're going with the IS-6
Oh, yeah.
Black?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Oh, sorry, tank. Sorry, guys. There we go.
Okay, fine.
Oh, yeah. Is it? Remind them. Oh, yeah, we need your gamer tags. Don't just post name.
Yeah, don't just post a cookie. Also include your gamer tag. See, this is what happens when.
We don't have someone to run the show.
Yeah. Okay. Well, we do need someone who's actually.
Who knows what's going on here.
Girl Scout cookies. Yeah, those are good too. Yeah. The problem with the Girl Scout cookies is that you end up buying like too much because you're like, oh yeah, look, I'm.
I actually
helping this
don't
troop out.
buy Girl Scout cookies. I just wait for you saps to buy a bunch, and then you're like, oh, I got extra Thin Mints, and I'm
Well,
like,
that's because
oh,
what
I'll
happens
take
is,
'em.
yeah, you end
Exactly.
up like saying, oh, someone brings by, their daughter, or
Right.
it's a stand set up somewhere,
yeah,
and you're like, oh, I'll get 3 boxes, and then I'm like, oh, wait a minute.
Yeah, I can't do that. I got hit the other day on the train. I was getting off the train, and they were sitting there set up, looking all cute or whatever. And they're like, "Yeah, you want to buy some cookies?" And I was like, "Oh, I'm so sorry. I don't have cash on me." And they're like, "Don't worry, we take credit." And I'm like, "This world has changed dramatically." They got little phone swipers like right then and there, like, "Yeah, we take credit." And I'm like, I'm not swiping my credit card at a train station to a small little girl who could be a very smart thief for all I know.
But okay, well, I guess they could have. The cookies could have been. Well, the cookies can't be fake. I mean, they're in the box, right?
I never trust a small child willing to swipe a credit card. All right, cookie dough, solid. He doesn't even like his cookies baked. He just likes the pre-concept of cookies.
Okay, do we have any winners at this
Yeah,
point?
I think Tank Wars is gonna pull one for us.
Oh, okay. Oh, he's in the process of doing it.
Yeah, dude, work your magic.
Oh, there's some really good cookies. I see some interesting cookies here.
Peanut butter cookies.
When I was an undergrad 30 years ago, God.
I wasn't gonna say anything.
Yeah, anyway, when I was
I was an undergrad.
Yeah, when I was I remember writing papers on basically Nutter Butter and Mountain Dew. Mm-hmm. Yeah, can't do that anymore. and you wonder why, and then I'm complaining about my, health problems.
Yeah, we had a.
You kind of.
Where am I at? I'm in such a terrible positioning here. I thought I was on a completely different map. We had the little mini Mountain Dews in the fridge over there,
Yeah.
and they're like 110 calories, and they're like a shot because that's about all the Mountain Dew you can get for.
So
110
there was
calories.
a time when that was the size of sodas in the U.S. of a pop.
And we doubled down.
Yeah, it used to be more like 8 ounces, not. Although I was reminded that those cans are 7.6 ounces, so they weren't even 8 ounces. But it used to be closer to 8 ounces than 12. And then certainly not 36 ounces.
Right,
stuff
right.
like that.
All
Okay.
right. I got my eyes on the prize over here, so you got to take the reins.
Okay, well, it looks like we're just about ready. Okay, so I guess I'll read them.
Yes, please.
So our winners of the Vanguard, which channel is which? I guess, which one is which?
Don't know.
2 is, okay, on Facebook, it's Marc-Andre Lapierre with Chocolate Chip All the Way.
Nice.
Lappy 1984 on Xbox One. For YouTube, it's James Lacey with Chocolate Chip again.
Okay.
Catered Pine 3141. Congratulations. And on Twitch, it's Gishstream. Snickerdoodles. All right.
All right.
I like it. I like it.
You just wanted to write Snickerdoodle.
Yeah. And Gishstream is the gamer tag. Congratulations, folks.
Woo! You got a Vanguard.
Vanguard.
All right.
Okay.
He's at a good spot here. I've got an okay spot here.
This has got a lot of corridors. Oh, what the hell?
Pushing. Oh my goodness.
He just rushed forward?
I think I'm getting shot from the hill or something back there. Let's go down. Can we help this guy?
Man.
Really need it. I feel like I need some equipment on this tank.
Well, the biggest problem is that, usually there's someone way down there who's like sniping anyone who's out in the open. Weirdly, you're actually reasonably protected from the hills. It's more like the guys who are like down the beach that really give you problems. I don't know though. He's probably kind of like.
Yeah, he's ready to fire again.
Yeah, and he's probably.
Yeah.
Oh, that was good.
Yeah. I figured if I could help trade for that tier 10, that was probably a decent trade.
Yeah. Oh, except
little
you
horrifying.
don't want to get.
Well, if this
You
guy,
don't want to do what I did.
If this guy jumps me, which he's gonna do now.
Oh, where's your friend?
That's what I was kind of banking on there.
Yeah,
Oh, he's going for the other guy here.
Oh, okay.
Oh, turn around, guys.
Oh no! But you do have his rear.
Get him.
Oh yeah.
Finish him.
Oh, yeah.
Finish the bat chat. Don't let him get away.
Did I mention how much I don't like the the turreted?
Oh, the rear turreted.
Yeah.
They're good for side scraping, but they're tricky.
But
they're really
you know,
tricky.
and the biggest problem is, especially if I'm collecting daily twos, daily doubles, and stuff like that. It's like I switch from a tank where it's like really forward.
Sure.
Especially because a lot of them, like the German tanks, right? Like you're in like either mid or forward position.
Sure.
And all of a sudden you're switching to your turret centered in the back, and I'm like, oh, that's so disorienting.
I can't play tank destroyers for the same, like non-turreted tank destroyers for the same reason. Like the tanks get beside me, I'm like, I don't know how to react.
But
to
like
this.
if I'm playing them for a while, it's
Jeez,
okay.
it's so
But I think the
aggressive.
biggest problem is when you keep switching.
Sure.
It's like when you keep.
Did I get him? Oh, somebody got him. I think
Yeah.
behind me.
Yeah.
Oh, come on, IS 10, 7, whatever you
I
are.
think you're gonna.
I think I need you to kind of stand right there. Stay right there. Look, I know I'm not helping you,
Yeah.
but I need you to block that. Did he fire?
Yeah. Oh, but I don't know if you're gonna. Oh.
Oh, I caught his truck. Stay there.
Okay, come on. I think you guys got this though.
All right, there's another fire.
Yep.
I can't get a good angle with this guy.
Oh, but there's a guy back there too. Oh, nice.
What did it hit? Oh, his tracks. Great.
Well, still.
Oh, T95. You fought. Yeah, I
Yeah.
can't help with that guy.
Yeah, that's a different problem. Maybe can you get his undercarriage?
I'm gonna go to the side if he doesn't kill me. He killed me.
But
That's
now,
right.
then it's good.
Maybe a fair trade. I don't know. I don't think he's got it up against this guy right
Your
here, though.
team is a little behind, so maybe not.
Yeah, it's not looking good.
Okay, well, it was still a good
It
battle.
was okay. It was okay.
And
I misjudged that reload right there. All right, half these people copied your answer. I'm telling you, man, a bunch of cheaters. Bunch of cheaters. What we got going on? You're shooting your teammate? Yeah, thank you, Sammy. I know I was shooting my teammate. I was trying to get the back right there, and the shotgun on the IS-6 is not good.
I think
That was my platoon dead.
the problem is that when I play, I'm totally used to playing quietly, like not talking out loud.
Sure.
And talking what I'm doing. So it's like when I'm actually trying to vocalize what I'm doing, I feel like I'm like in a haze. Like
Sure.
Like all my response time goes down. Let's see now.
Let's see. I don't know. Let's see. Any update on the ability to filter preferred tanks in the garage?
I think didn't they?
Pref?
Yeah.
Preferred tanks? I mean, that's
yeah.
what this is, right? I mean, you can do the little thing.
I don't know if there's a
You
change
can do
to
the
it.
little thing where you mark them. Is there a bug? Is there a bug active that I don't know about, Hector? Tank Wars? Oh, tanks with preferential matchmaking?
Oh, I hadn't.
Yeah, I know nothing about that. My guess is there's no immediate plans to do that, but that's just a guess.
Yeah.
So again, you should take everything we say on this show with a grain of salt because we live in a bubble. People are probably like, that's not a good excuse, but it is an excuse.
Wow.
It says yes, not preferential tanks, preferential. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I don't know anything about that. Don't chat and drive. You're right, Angel. It's a
Okay,
bad.
and now I'm getting anime questions.
There you
Yeah,
go.
yeah, Shield Heroes. I'm enjoying that. Can't do two things at once. Yes, I am a very linear person.
See, I can't even do this.
No. See, I can only do one thing at a time, and
Yeah.
I will openly admit.
You know, multitasking is a bit of a myth that people think it's some thing where you literally can't do it.
So
like, it's not.
I've actually tried this while I was at the gym. I tried to play a turn-based tactical game while I was on the exercise machine. It was really hard. It was a lot more difficult than I thought. Oh, Rybot just messaged us. No plans for the preferential matchmaking filter. Sorry about that. But yeah, I think that one might be a lot of complexity for the programming team, and
This one I do know about. I'm gonna go ahead. Oh,
Okay.
Sorry, I lost someone again. Mentioned the Italian auto reloader nerf will be reevaluated after a month of player data. Has that day arrived? We are still reviewing the data. We do have some data now that it's been out for a while. I am not Leo. He's the brains behind the some of the more specific balancing changes like that. So he's going to review that, and once we have an answer, we'll let everyone know. I think they're dealing a lot of damage. Like I think they're dealing a little too much damage. That's my immediate impressions, but you know, I don't.
And like I said, they are definitely checking. So you can play it. Oh, like on exercise. Someone says that they play tanks on their bike occasionally. I hope that means an exercise bike and they're not like moving around. But
Blitz on the go.
I tell you, yeah. So it was weird because I think an arcade type game you can do it because there's enough downtime moments.
Oh, the Italian data was posted in the forums under the development team. So there you go. So the data is out there.
It's in the forum. The data's out there in the forums.
It's out there in the cloud.
But when I was trying to do a turn-based tactical, because I actually I had to review my moves and stuff like that. Oh, it was a bit hard.
Yeah,
It
there's
was
no way
actually
I
a bit
could.
hard.
There's no way I could do it.
Oh yeah, so he was on a stand. Good, that's safer. I'd hate to see someone
up, Ice Frogger?
like actually riding. Well, I don't even know how you do that.
I don't know.
No, it
Sounds like death.
Yeah.
Let's see.
People are asking about tanks and stuff. I think we are running into the case where the tanks are going to be probably more not like whole lines, but bits and pieces, right? Because historically, we're already kind of at the point where these are like historically we've kind of covered most of like the full tank evolutionary lines, and now it's more like bits and pieces that we can pick up. And a lot of people are asking about some categories. Like I've seen it asked before, like, oh, what about like artillery or some of this other stuff? And the biggest problem with that is that it has to be a self-propelled artillery. Field artillery is not going to work in this game.
Right.
It has to be on some propulsion, particularly treads, and it has to actually have some of the characteristics that all the other vehicles have, or it's going to be really, really difficult.
You heard it from the historian himself.
Yeah. Oh, and okay, so I'm seeing something about Girls in Panzer. Okay, so Girls in Panzer, I will say this. One thing to keep in mind is that licensing is very, very difficult. We do have to negotiate, because it's a global product. Knowing something about the anime industry, anime licenses are usually handled locally and or per market, and to negotiate a global license, which is the only thing you can do for a console game because it's released on all regions, becomes very, very difficult because we can't set up a situation where only people in some regions have the tank, because what happens if you're fighting against it, right? So in our case,
it has to exist on everyone's
it has to exist on
resources.
everyone's things. So we have to negotiate global license And I will say that Bandai recently bought the company that owns Girls and Panzer. So I think getting rights for that will be increasingly difficult.
Yeah, I mean, licensing
Because
requires
Bandai does their own games.
licensing requires lawyers. So
Yeah,
anytime
yeah.
you add that into the equation, not that lawyers aren't great, right? But they take time and they cost money. And
Yeah, a lot of it, and again, a lot of it is the per region versus a global.
Right.
Like that's the one difference that PC has a little bit of flexibility on.
They can restrict by region.
PC can administer products by region. We are a global product, so we can only do it worldwide. And so that also includes complications, and like people are asking about even Valkyria Chronicles. I've seen that asked too, which is a game property, right?
Right.
So it's a little bit different than an anime property, but again, you have the complication of global.
Chat, am I gonna be able to get shots off on these guys without getting completely wrecked?
Let's see now. Sorry if we're missing some of your questions because we have three
Oh no,
channels
chat!
up.
I went forward.
Oh no! What are you?
No!
I turned away for a second.
No! Save me, team! You got to zigzag now. Z pattern.
And that's not going to help.
Z pattern.
Let's see.
Oh, somebody laced him. Thank you, sir.
The comic book. I don't think that there's going to be anything more on that. Those again. That's also anything that has a license is extremely complicated and requires a lot of different companies to be involved, including the artists and everything else. So those are usually negotiated because somebody approaches us or someone has a specific project in mind, but
Nice.
it's very difficult to sustain projects like that. So
My team bailed me out
anyway,
there.
and again, I think whenever, I will say this because we're not really supposed to talk about things that are too far away in the roadmap, right? I
Yeah,
mean,
because they
that's
change
just
on a
general
whim.
policy,
I
yeah.
mean, something. It's
I will say this because people always seem to doubt this. Almost everything that comes out on PC will eventually get to. There are some on a
was
case by case basis.
snipping together some tanks just
There
yesterday.
are, there are some specific cases where we are not able to bring something over from PC, but that's really rare.
Oh no.
So if we get these questions like every stream, it's like, well, what about X tank or what about Y tank? Problem is we can't address when it will enter into our roadmap, but if it's come out on the PC side, we're definitely looking at it. It's just a case of in some very specific instances, if there's a reason why. Blitz is a bit more complicated because we don't really share.
Yeah, it's a whole other beast, right?
Yeah, we
The
don't share
assets
data.
are different.
Yeah, but with PC, it's definitely a doable.
Yeah, we got a couple under the hood. Like I said, I've been working on here lately. So
Like
we've got
everyone's
some-
like, oh no, what about the Italian line? I was like, just
Yeah.
wait and see what happens, right?
Yeah.
A lot of these things are like that, and that's why. But again, we have to be specifically vague because a lot of these decisions are being made not just at the studio level, but at a publishing level, which is our global organization, which means all the regional offices also have to be involved, which is very complex.
Wheel vehicles need to come first. They still ain't close to being on console, but they are next. The wheel vehicles gonna take extra code, so that's one of those things where it's kind of like the auto reloaders. Like,
Yeah.
You don't just get those and they work wholesale. You have to get the code
And
for
we
the wheels
cannot
to
use
work.
the PC code
There's
because it's tied to physics.
There's a lot of details with that.
So some things are easier than others to bring over from PC.
Right.
And again, by now, year 6, on year 6.
Right.
The code bases have drifted far enough apart that some of that is just, it's not trivial. It's not that it can't be done, but it is a lot more effort. So,
Yeah.
And again, I think a lot of the weird thing about development, and I used to run into this all the time when I was doing military sims, is stuff that seems like it's really easy because in the real world, it just happens, requires a ton of code.
Yeah.
And things that may look like, wow, it's like, that looks really complicated, might be very, very easy. It's really hard to say. So like a lot of times, it's difficult to judge what is an easy thing to do and what is a complex thing to do.
And sometimes we think
from
it's
the
one way,
outside.
and then we start doing it, and it's completely wrong. Right?
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
completely
and that's the other
yeah.
thing too. Like, there's always
You don't know
the
till you get in
process
there sometimes.
like in the process of trying to make something work, you discover that it doesn't
Just
work
for
the way you
example,
think.
PC has their tank information in 3 different places, where we kind of have it in one. So to take a tank from PC, we have to go to 3 different places and zip it all together, and then make sure it matches. Like flags, PC doesn't didn't have the flag system when we introduced it. So I mean we have to account for some of that stuff. So yeah, it's never as trivial as it seems sometimes.
Right.
That's okay. We don't need real on there anytime soon. Breast cancer awareness tank, love it. Pink skins, that's what we should do. Pink camos for everyone.
Yep.
I'm all for that. You gotta get Pain God to be on board with that.
One thing I will say about wheeled vehicles to keep in mind is that they handle very differently.
Yeah, I was watching someone play around with them the other day, and this massive circle that you have to wear, and then I think each wheel can take damage, so that you can damage certain wheels. So there's a lot to it. Yeah.
And you have to keep in mind too. It's like, how do you turn in place in a car? You don't.
Yeah.
Right.
You don't.
You don't. So,
unless you have that one car that can like park itself,
Well, no, but even that, you see, what you're doing is you're turning in a very small arc.
Sure.
But even if you have four-wheel steering, excuse me, not four-wheel drive, four-wheel steering, there's still a lot of things to take into account. So, I mean, it is a non-trivial. Oh, nice.
Yeah, a little W there. I mean,
yeah.
I would have been much better if I didn't fall onto that guy. Like, I wasn't really planning on doing that.
So, again, it's not. Our code, there are parts, we share more data than code. I guess that's the best way to put it for PC.
Right.
For people who are more programming minded. It's more that we share data than code because we're obviously on different machines. We're using different physics. We're using different rendering. So it's largely, like code improvements are not the same, but things like, what is the thickness of the armor on this point of the tank?
Sure.
We can use that data. So that's something to keep in mind. Let's see now.
What we got going on here?
So I know everyone's talking about those stuff.
Michael Johnson. That was funny, actually. I laughed.
Let's see now, and then about specific.
Where is Rybot? Rybot's right here. She doesn't. Is that the same?
No.
I don't know what she's doing. She's drinking Long Island iced teas down there.
Downstairs. Yeah, she's probably downstairs and having like.
Making sure that we're not melting her account.
Yeah. Or she's probably got she's got a censor button.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because. Have we accidentally sworn before?
I don't. I guarantee I have. I know on Taking After Dark I have for sure, probably.
Oh yeah. Well, the charity stream, that's a different matter.
So you guys got to remember, you have to bring in the C squad to remind you what an A squad is. So that's what we're here for right now.
Yeah.
We're refreshers, right? Like you get to experience this so that you know how lucky you are
to have
when you get Rybot and Takeover's back on. So don't ever forget that.
Oh, here's have some in a minute.
Oh, thanks. I see you dug in there, huh?
Yeah. That'll help you feel better.
Thank you. I'm trying not to do that wrapper into the microphone.
Sorry. And there's always talk about also keep in mind that because this game is completely downloaded, a lot of people are saying that map sizes and everything else. Maps take a lot of data.
Yep.
And because it's a downloadable game, we have to be Yes, the people who are already playing it, there's only a delta between them and playing the game. Mm-hmm. But for anyone who's new, we also have to keep in mind we have to keep that download size reasonable. Also, because we share, because of the way the downloading works and downloading the assets and stuff, we do have a maximum size, and we are allocated so much hard drive space and everything else. And these are not things that you can easily override because of the way the consoles are set up. So all of a sudden, one developer can't just all of a sudden just grab all the hard drive space and things like that. So there's a lot of considerations to keep in mind in terms of map size and everything else. And it's really weird too, because I used to always be of the mind, bigger maps are better. But if you've actually played very open world first person shooter games, you will spend 10 minutes trying to
get to the person. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that's a lot of the problem with the battle royale games right now. Is oh boy.
Does it take longer to code stuff on the Xbox 360 than the Xbox One? Because of a largely shared code base with Microsoft development, Xbox One and the engineers are probably
they're
probably
their spidey senses going off,
screaming right now at me. But it's similar. But I mean, they're different hardware architectures, obviously.
Better not be spending my Fun's money.
Over. We are spending your money, Rybot. Sorry.
It's for the kids.
Even though the architectures are different, there's a lot of shared tools and stuff like that. But honestly, developing for all of the platforms is slightly different. Mm-hmm. And even between the Xbox One versions, we have to test them all the time because even though they're nominally labeled the same, with the different resolutions and everything else.
I thought I made one more shot.
All those things have to be taken into account.
Sorry.
So, so we have a whole team that's dedicated towards that.
Mm-hmm. I don't even know the question. I was too busy focused on hitting that
Oh,
bad chat.
sorry. Yeah,
Something
let
about
me
the
keep
Xbox
looking.
Uh-oh.
Let's see now.
Oh, boy.
Other questions.
They smell the blood in the water.
Oh, we're gonna do another giveaway. Oh, good. Okay, we're gonna do another giveaway.
Shut those guys up. Give something away.
Yeah, yeah. Well, Rybot stuck her head in the office, so obviously. Oh, what do you want to give away then?
Oh, they found me.
What were you playing?
I was playing the machine.
Oh, well,
Which, yeah.
Okay.
Let's give away my IS6.
Oh,
Oh, no. Is that a good gift anymore? I don't know. People have that thing. Like, what do you guys want?
yeah.
What do you guys want? You
What are
tell
some
us.
suggestions?
And wait for the buffer, and wait for the buffer. Iron Rain. Bison. Minuteman. I love the Minuteman. Nate, no one likes a snitch. Snitches get stitches, Nate. Snitches get stitches.
I can't believe you actually said that.
What's
I haven't heard that in so long. Oh,
Our team's not doing too hot right now. Let's see. The Nameless.
can we give? Is
I
that
don't
thing
know.
under license? still?
I don't
I
know
think
anymore,
it is.
man. We're gonna make false promises and then deal with the repercussions later.
Oh,
But Iron Rain call.
oh. Okay. Shall we do that then? Yeah, why not? All right.
Iron Rain it is. That's my nickname in college.
Yeah, I bet.
Wasn't.
I haven't heard that in a whole day.
I know. You're
It's-
welcome.
It's been a
You're
while.
welcome.
It's
Check
been a
that off
while.
your daily list to do
Yeah,
things.
yeah.
All right, Iron Rain. So what are we gonna do? Now you got me munching on these M&Ms. I see what you did there.
M&Ms.
Favorite candy?
Color. Color M&M.
No, that's lame.
Oh, okay, fine.
Because the right answer is yellow.
Okay, well, do you want me to ask a technical question? Like, what's your favorite tank suspension type? See? You don't want me to do that.
Hydropneumatic. Is that a stage switch type?
Well, it's a part of the suspension, right? Because you have torsion bar, you've got, you've basically
What's your favorite
got
color
both
M&M?
these- See? I told you, I was trying to keep it simple. I could start, we could start,
I'm choking on M&M. What's your
we could start talking about Christie suspensions.
favorite color M&M?
See,
Go.
I'm saving you.
Go.
trust me.
And
And
gamer tag.
Don't forget your game tag. Don't forget your gamer
Or
tag.
the gamer tag of someone you love, right? This could be a way for you to gift someone. Get your Mother's Day presents out of the way now. Give your mom an Iron Rain. Shoot.
Oh my God!
Or
People,
M&M.
people are putting suspension types. I'm sorry. No. Well, count those. If they put a suspension type, you should count.
What's your
But you got to put your gamer tag too.
What's
so-
your favorite M&M color or suspension type in a tank?
Yeah. Right.
Chaos.
It tastes weird.
You.
My mom hates the blue M&M. She says it tastes weird. I'm like, they all taste the same.
Makes no
I
sense.
did. Oh yeah, that's right. I don't know.
Those damn things away from me.
I thought you wanted a snack. That's why I opened it up.
I did. They're good. I didn't want to consume my weekly sugar allowance in one sitting though. Let's see what we got going on here. Oh, sorry. Yeah, we're just watching.
Yeah.
Yeah, we got Spank there,
Okay.
team.
Let me just. Okay, we're collecting all that. And again, sometimes we don't get to the questions, and I do apologize because some of them, if they're asking about the balance on a specific tank, we talk about that ad nauseum, that there's a whole process behind that, and trying to address each individual one. I mean, it's like, it can be a bit tedious on the stream, and right now, and we also have 3 channels that we're trying to monitor, so sometimes we miss stuff.
I'm gonna disband the platoon. I'm not gonna play anymore, guys. So if you're in the platoon, I don't
Sorry
disband
about
this
that,
bad.
yeah.
I'm gonna disband this bad boy.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, we're almost at that time anyway.
Yeah, because we're gonna wrap this up here, so I don't want to keep you guys waiting around.
I actually 3D printed a Christie suspension at some point.
Okay. Go.
Well, by the way, when that whole hydropneumatic thing, what happened? What were we talking about?
We were
We were probably talking about Swedish tanks, right?
Yeah, we're talking about the
Yeah,
lift
that's
and
right.
stuff, right?
Yeah. And yeah, it's weird because hydropneumatics and all that other stuff, it's like only a handful of tanks have them.
Right.
Interestingly enough, some of the Japanese tanks have them, some of the Korean tanks have them, but those are all the
T95E2, I think was one I saw. Saw was kind of cool.
Mostly modern tanks, or tanks that had to deal with like moving the
Hills.
gun around, and stuff like that. But it's mostly tanks designed to work under hilly conditions.
Is this it?
Oh, I did the last one. You do this one.
All right, for the Iron Rain, we have Killer Coconut on Twitch. He said, "Blue!" Exclamation mark. He doesn't think they taste weird.
Obviously
Hector's mom.
not.
By the way, I could use some more of those delicious. No, not blue M&Ms. You know what I'm talking about. When's your grandma making more of those
tamales?
tamales? Yeah, tell her to get on that. And send her my love. Killer Coconut's his gamer tag. YouTube, Mike Hawkins, Yellow. I told you that was the only good answer. These other guys, we actually shouldn't give these other guys credit because they didn't say yellow, but we'll be okay.
You are really obsessed with
I don't know
that.
why. It's a weird. I don't know why. Pure ZX123 on the PS4. Facebook, Bill Saunders. Red, Fed Guy 311, Xbox One. Congratulations, you guys.
Congratulations,
all
guys.
Got an Iron Rain.
Or folks.
For guys and gals, yeah. Congrats. And that pretty much winds us down. We got to play the machine some. I actually enjoyed playing the machine. It plays well.
I really need to
Yeah.
learn my autoloader.
I like it. It's got I like the little four clip. It's kind of nice.
You definitely were handling that better than I was.
T69 is kind of one of my favorite tanks. I like that line,
Oh.
T54. So I like to play autoloaders.
I'm a medium Soviet tanker. So.
Yeah, thanks for joining us. Wow, we made a mess in here.
Yeah, well, we'll
To say that, yeah,
That's
we'll leave it for Rybot. I'm sure she'll probably be back next week unless she can manage to finagle someone else to join her streams. But as always, thank you guys for watching, and
Yeah, thank you.
we'll see you around.
And we'll see you around. Now we're supposed to clap, right?
Are we? I don't think so. I think we'll do it anyway.
Okay. Well,